Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another Noobulish crypto analysis. Let's dig in and take a look at the crypto or Bitcoin market news. But before we do that, would you please smash the like, ring my bell, and hit subscribe, and also leave comments in the YouTube videos in exchange for these valuable information. Thanks. In the market, I showed earlier on in the last video that the crypto market is red. Tech sector, US stock market, red. Other stock markets around the world, red. So let's dive into the news. In a win for crypto stakers, IRS offers refund on untraded token rewards. What does this mean? According to Blockworks, if you're staking coins or earning yields, staking coins, if those coins are not sold, and then you don't have to pay the taxes on the increase in value of those coins. I'm not so sure why this is big news because that's common sense. Hello, U.S. IRS. Thank you. According to CNBC, companies unexpectedly cut 301,000 jobs in January as Omicron slams labor market, ADP says. Well, Omicron is one of the fastest spreading, it is the fastest spreading COVID variant, and its cousin or sister or brother, B2, is also spreading fast too, but we don't have a lot of data on that. So what does this mean for our economy? Well, we had a really nice fourth quarter, and all of 2021, the job market was popping. Although it was choppy throughout the year, it was better than any other year since the last one was the Reagan era in the 80s. So, yeah, but chance we expected it not to be so as prosperous in 2022 based on the Omicron. So, yeah, it's job market's gonna come in tomorrow, and more than likely it's gonna look bad because the White House already did their spin. Bernstein, a member of the White House Council for Economic Advisors, told CNN that the job numbers at the start of 2022 will be unusually low. I'm not sure about your area, but around where I live, a lot more people are getting COVID infections. It's sad. It's unfortunate. Even vaccinated people are getting infected, although they don't become as ill. So that's good news. So yeah, look out for the job report tomorrow. Could the market tank? Oh, absolutely. And you can look at the futures market overnight for the U.S. stock market and see how that's going to trend. More than likely, both the crypto market and the stock markets will continue to tank. But please be safe. It's, yeah, we're going to cover more about COVID here. Boosted Americans 97 times less likely to die than unvaccinated. CDC predicts 75,000 more deaths by February the 26th. I did in my previous videos, I've highlighted the trend with deaths from COVID in America and around the world. It's we're getting back to those high levels again. And I know vaccination can be controversial in America, and but it's shown to help. So I know it's a personal decision, and everyone have the right to decide what they want to do with their bodies. I'm not sure. I'm unsure about government mandates around vaccination and also corporate world's mandates. And I think the mandates create makes it polar, more polar, um, like our last president did, made it very polarizing, and so it doesn't help the situation. You know, I think giving people choices on if they decide not to get vaccinated, how they can get tested and continue to work and wear masks and look for options. I think that would be positive. I myself am vaccinated. I did that just so I can host events and things like that. But normally I don't. I don't even drink. I don't even take Tylenol or those kind of medications. So, but I did that because, yeah, hosting those events was important, even though they were outdoor, and also being able to be with my girlfriend because she works with. She's a teacher and she works with kids and things like that. So personal decision. I'm not so sure about mandates. According to the New York Times in the week, death rates are so high in the states, eye-watering high, and this is relating to the Omicron. And I mentioned previously, Omicron was said to be very mild. Unfortunately, people are still getting sick. Since December the 1st, when health officials announced the first Omicron case in the United States, the share of Americans who have been killed by the coronavirus is at least 63 times higher than any of these other large, wealthy nations. There are a couple reasons why that's the case. Again, I previously mentioned vaccination is very polarizing in the U.S. We have less people vaccinated in the U.S. than other wealthy countries. There are some European countries that are also wealthy, but they have lower vaccination rates, and they also have they're doing better with their death rates. So I think there's different side to the story, and I don't want to make it political. I just want people to be safe, and for us to recover as a country, as the whole world to recover from this and get back to normal. Despite having one of the world's most powerful arsenals of vaccines, the country has failed to vaccinate as many people as other large, wealthy nations, especially older Americans. The other factor that we may not like to hear is that many Americans are obese or have diabetes that could increase the risk of severe COVID-19, and which puts them into hospitals. And Americans' trust levels are lower for governments and each other, and so that makes it even more challenging to work through this pandemic. When when a country is divided on a polarizing topic, it makes it very challenging to work together. But we have got to find common grounds to move forward. According to Cointelegraph, Bitcoin, Ether, and NFTs will never become legal tender in India, says Finance Secretary. The good news is they're not banning crypto again. What TV Somanathan, the Finance Secretary of Indian government, said, he said that the digital ruby will be the legal tender, and they're not ruling out crypto as far as being able to own it, but they're just saying that's not gonna be legal tender, will not, and so I can see why. Digital ruby, they will have the opportunity to track who has them, be able to know how much you have, be able to take your money whenever they want. So it's about control. Same thing with CBDs elsewhere. CBDC, I mean. According to CNBC, the European Central Bank keeps interest rate unchanged despite record inflation. I think they're working really hard to try to keep the economy floating because inflation is high everywhere else everywhere around the world. So it's just not localized to any countries. But the market has already priced. The European market has already priced in the at least two increases. According to CoinDesk, Softbank leads a $60 million funding round for business-to-business payments for platform Tribal. Tribal is a San Francisco-based company, and they provide business-to-business solutions, helping connect traditional banks or TradFi to DeFi, and also provide innovative ways to with lending and also with payments. So if you have ever worked in a bank, you know that the systems in the back are very antiquated. I mean, there are operating systems from probably like the 60s and 70s running on some of these systems. So by being able to bridge between TradFi and DeFi and providing solutions for that, that would be tremendous in helping the legacy banks move forward. Because if they don't move forward, they're going to become dinosaurs. Also, according to CoinDesk, Russia's Minister of Finance suggests letting banks sell crypto. Well, the Bank of Russia has already multiple times wanted to ban crypto for obvious reasons, because it threatens their business. However, the Russian Minister of Finance, Anton Sulanov, man, I'm going to butcher that last name, Sulanov. Well, anyways, reiterate the ministry's stance on regulating rather than banning crypto, suggesting legalizing cryptocurrency trading through banks would help them. I think that's the right move. If you ban crypto, people just can use it, find ways to use it. Anytime a country has tried to ban something, there's always black markets for it. So making it legal could help them get additional revenue through taxes, etc. So it makes more sense. But it's interesting that the right hand and the left hand are doing different things. And that's the end of our market news. Remember, if you found value in this video, please smash the like, ring my bell, and hit subscribe. And also leave comments in the YouTube video section. Appreciate it. See you in the next video. Peace.